Now, hold on! Hold on! Why the hell did it just do that?
Why did its head just split open and it attacked them? No one knew it was the thing. No one even suspected that guy. Out of all of them, he was the one acting the least suspicious. So why would it do that? It just makes no sense.
This doesn't make any sense.
When Kate goes back to the shower, someone has cleaned it up. And that leads way to her bringing to light some very serious conjecture.
Because no one can leave this camp until we know more about what's going on here.
Why did you flag down that helicopter?
Because I thought it was in danger. Took a sample of Henrik's blood. And I saw that the alien cells were still alive. They were alive, and they were copying Henrik's cells. This thing can, and probably has, replicated a person. There's more.
What are those?
I think they're fillings from someone's teeth. It can clone cells, but not inorganic material. It couldn't copy these, so it spit them out. Whatever it is still here. You can't leave. You don't know what we're dealing with.
And neither do you.
We can't let any of them go.
I know where they keep the keys for the vehicles.
3 and 4. You said there were 5?
Why, in the name of whatever you find holy, does he have a flamethrower? Why, oh why, does he have that? Are flamethrowers standard equipment for Antarctic research? And better yet, why does he already have it? I mean, for him to have it, it means he left that meeting and went right to the equipment locker and got it ready. Why do they even have one of those?
This doesn't make any sense.
Well, it seems Kate has already watched the original movie because she knows everything about the thing.
It attacks its prey, copies it perfectly, and then hides inside it.
So they come up with a plan to find out who's the thing.
So we take blood samples from everybody. Yeah, we test each one of them.
While they go about with the blood tests, Kate disables the vehicles. And then, for no reason whatsoever, this guy shows Kate that they have grenades. Okay. On their way back to the main building, they come across these two guys who evidently survived the crash and walked miles over frozen tundra that was said to be impossible.
Locking us up.
We're preparing a test.
Well, there goes that idea.
Lars has fillings. So he's human. It can't imitate inorganic material.
So Kate's new plan is to check everyone's teeth for metal fillings. So with this idea, the group is split in two. She tells 2 of the guys to go get the 2 helicopter guys. When they get there, they find the 2 have escaped. After that, things escalate in a very predictable manner with everyone yelling at each other.
They're inside.
Put it down! Get them! Get them!
Huh. That's weird. I mean, he shot the tank of flammable gas. In a movie, isn't that all it takes for it to...
What's wrong with you?
There we go! That's what I'm talking about!
And then this guy gets slammed up against the wall, and then this happens. And all hell breaks loose! Yes, because shooting it worked so well the last time you tried it. No, no, bad touch! Do not want! I do not want!
I need an adult! I need an adult!
Kate finally gets the flamethrower going and... Oh, come on! She barely even touched it! How the hell did the thing end up like that? Kate and this guy decide to do a clean sweep. At the same time, this guy is hiding here, and in another room, another guy is just standing there. But 2 seconds later...
I think that was Sander.
Who says white man can't jump? Wow, good job disabling those trucks, Kate.
Sander.
Wait,
It'll freeze out there.
And if it doesn't? If it makes it out of here? Millions of people could die.
It's got nowhere to go.
You know, he's totally right. This is Ant-freaking-Arctica. There are a few research stations, but that's it. Where the hell does the alien think he's going? But whatever, if it ends the movie that much quicker. Wow. Again, good job disabling the trucks if all it took was 15 seconds to re-enable them.
What?
What happened to Lars?
We didn't kill him.
Now, that scene is there for two reasons. The obvious is to set up the fact that Lars is still alive and back at the base. Remember that for later. The not so obvious reason is that this guy is wearing an earring. Remember that for later too. So Kate and the guy catch up with the thing at its crashed ship. Okay. It ran back to the ship. No doubt to get...
Wait, what? What was that? No. No! No!
Emergency power just came back. We've got tactical.
Raising shields.
The warp core's online.
Oh, come on! What the fuck, people? This is bullshit!
Okay. Up until now, you can say that I've been nitpicking the crap out of this movie. That I am getting bogged down in minutia. But this? This? Come on!
The ship is fine. The ship is fine. There's nothing wrong with the fucking spaceship. It's completely undamaged and could have lifted off at any time. That's right. The ship didn't crash in Antarctica. It landed. It landed safely on the ice 100,000 years ago.
This is what I meant earlier when I told you all that you were wrong about the ship crashing. Because it didn't. So, there is no reason the alien was found frozen half a mile higher than his ship. And why, oh why, did he leave his ship when there wasn't a motherfracking thing wrong with it?
This doesn't make any sense.
Kate falls through what I can only assume are intake vents, which are totally useless on a spaceship because there's no air to intake in outer space. The guy goes in to rescue Kate. Kate, meanwhile, is fine and just starts wandering the ship. And then she comes upon, seriously, what the hell is that thing? Alien Tetris, maybe? But then she's attacked and dives for cover. It's a good thing she was conveniently shown those grenades. The spaceship powers down for absolutely no reason. And Kate and the guy go back to the tractors.
So what do we do now?
There's a Russian station. About 50 miles from here.
You know how I knew you were human? Your earring.
You mean the earring that we only established about 8 minutes ago? So she nukes him and gets in the other tractor, and we don't see what happens to her. I guess we're just supposed to believe that she gets to the Russian base and that she's safe. Not that she has any idea in which direction the base is in. But that's not all. Oh no, there's still a little bit more. A helicopter arrives at the Norwegian base the next morning. Oh look, they were telling the truth. He is still alive, and a dog. So Lars gets the helicopter pilot to take off and they chase after the thing dog while Lars tries to shoot it. And cut.
And why was it important to make this the last shot in the movie? Well, it's actually important because this was actually a prequel, and that scene ties directly in with the original. That's right, most of you might have thought that this was a remake. Nope. This was actually a prequel to the original John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982.
And that leads into the 3 reasons why you may have heard that this movie sucks.
Now, as I mentioned in my first video, there are 3 reasons why anyone will decide a movie sucks without seeing it. And this movie probably suffered... No, this movie definitely suffered because of reason number 3, source material.
And that's most likely the reason why this movie failed. It only made about $27 million from a $38 million budget.
Okay, now it's time for the verdict. You've heard from others that this movie sucks. Does it really?
Answer? Yeah! This movie is honestly one of the lamest horror movies ever made. There are so many plot holes in this movie that it becomes laughable. The people in the movie are anything but 3-dimensional, and that works against the movie, because since these people are little more than cardboard cutouts to be killed off, nobody cares about them. When they die, we don't care because we had no idea who they were. We don't know anything about any of the characters, not even Kate. The only thing we know about her is that she's a paleontologist. That's it. And again, the graphics are one of the worst parts of this movie because they look so cartoonish.
There's one more facet of this review I'm going to go over. Whenever I review a movie that is a sequel, a prequel, or a remake, I'm going to judge the movie based on 2 points of view. First, how does the movie stand up on its own? You know, based on its own merits, by itself, is the movie a good standalone movie? And, well, I just did that. You already know what I think about the movie by itself. And the second point of view is going to be to compare it to the original. Does it stand up to its predecessor? Does it do it justice? Well, you know, I'll just tell you, it still sucks. John Carpenter's The Thing is considered by many to be the greatest horror movie of all time, if not one of the best. It was perfect.
Now, I'll be the first to say that these characters aren't super complex, but they're a lot more layered than the ones in the prequel. The lighting is probably the best part about this movie. The lighting and mood are scary and foreboding, and you get a real sense of fear and isolation in this movie. There's a real sense of paranoia because you have no idea who the Thing is. It is terrifying. Not like the prequel where the Thing splits its head open every 3 minutes for no fucking reason.
That, and they didn't do anything with the story. I mean, nothing. It's the same movie. It really is. It's a carbon copy of the original with different actors and bad graphics. So, how does this stand up to the original? It doesn't. It embarrasses itself, even trying to pretend that it has anything to do with John Carpenter's The Thing. At best, I can say that the prequel was unnecessary, a waste of time, and I would say it's on par with a Sci-Fi Channel original Saturday afternoon movie. If you heard from someone that this movie sucks, this time you heard right. This movie sucks cock! And that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. I'm FilmCrazyAdam, and I heard that movie sucks.
So let me get this right. You crash into a glacier, and then without enough information, you leave the cozy confines of your ship?